Hey guys, I bought a 2005 Mini Cooper S from the original owner. I talked about that in my last video. On today's video, we're going to talk about the known issues about the R52, R53s. We're also going to talk about how Mini Cooper upgraded from the 2002 to 2004s and all the new and improved features. And we're going to go to my friend's shop because I have a check engine light on, and we're going to see what's going on with that. Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike the Baldadonis, and I buy and sell cars as a hobby, and I bring you guys along with me showing the pros and cons of each vehicle that I buy. Now, I'm no stranger to Mini Coopers. I've actually owned 9 of them. 3 of them were John Cooper Works convertibles, and I stick to the R52s, R53s. I just prefer the superchargers. When I saw this car on Facebook about 4 weeks ago, I had to have it. Reason? Jerry, the owner, owned it since brand new. He custom ordered everything for the car, and when you have all the documentations from Mini Cooper when he ordered everything, I mean, he has everything. And also, for the past 17 years, he's been taking this car to 3Ds in Hudson, New Hampshire, I'm sorry. And we're going to talk about some of the known problems and why these can be expensive. So really quickly, we're going to talk about the known issues. Timing chains with the guides are plastic and they wear out. The power steering pump is electric, and if it's low in fluid, it can burn out. Also, the clutch are known issues for these. And with 152,000 miles, this car has an original clutch, which is fascinating to me. Oil leaks, valve cover gaskets, crank seal, and the crank sensor have O-rings that, you got to disassemble the front end to get to it. This little tiny O-ring and thousands of dollars of labor to get to it. Coolant tanks, they leak. Water pump and thermostat housings, they leak as well. I mean, this is basically like any other car. It's just, unfortunately, it's a bitch to get to, and that's why a lot of people get upset because fixing the cars costs so much money. You have to take the front end off, and you have to take a lot of parts off. And they also require the 100,000 mile supercharged oil change. It's only about 4 ounces of fluid in the supercharger. There's 2 parts to it. So you have to change that or else the supercharger will get, blown. So the 2005 has a lot of upgrades from the previous years, starting with the supercharger. The supercharger is actually from a John Cooper Works. Also, they put a new ECU in it, exhaust. They shortened up the gear ratio so it's a little bit quicker. They came with an optional limited slip. And the power increased to over 170 horsepower. Not much, but it's something. On the exterior, they put the Halo-style HID lights in. The rear reverse light is now from the bumper into the tail lights. The interior had some more upgrades, like the dash being a little bit built better from rattling. And also the dash is also body colored in that first year in 2005. So when I bought the car, there was a check engine light, and we're gonna take it to my friend's shop at European Auto Solutions in Hudson, New Hampshire. Dave and Tyler, they're gonna go through it, and we're gonna see what it's like being in the European shop. It's pretty interesting because they had cars coming in all day, and the characters that come in, it was pretty interesting. But we're gonna talk to them, go through the car, and see what it needs.
How we doing, guys? Dave here, European Auto Solutions, Hudson, New Hampshire. We got Mike back with his newly purchased 2005 Mini Cooper S. It's a original owner, really nice condition, and supercharged. So we kind of went through the car today, as you can see in the video, and fixed a few things that I needed. Valve cover gasket, and kind of cleaned off all the oil that was all over the engine, and scanned the engine light, had the fall for the oxygen sensor. Bake 1 aftercat, so we're going to be replacing that probably next week, and should be good to go for today. Thanks for watching the video, and check us out on Facebook. Customer dropped car for oil change and coolant hose. So doesn't go into gear though or move. So trans lines are leaking, oil's leaking. It's a good one.
Oh, hello. Little head gasket. What's up? What's up with that, Dave?
Junk. Don't buy one of these.
What's the problem?
We don't know yet. He didn't complain about it, so.
You didn't?
No.
We're working on a 2008 335. We're doing a custom Franken turbo build. Just putting everything back together at this point. We got some clips of the turbos and everything else. At this point, we just finished putting up the subframe. Got to finish putting up the transmission lines and the rest of the cooling system, some of these inlets. And then after that, we're going to be doing a valve cover, oil filter housing, carbon blast, finish meth injection, and a high pressure fuel pump to keep up with the new turbos. He's hoping to be making about 600 horsepower, so should be able to get around there for him, make it nice, reliable, fast, and he'll have some fun with it for sure.
300?
Free.
Oh, free.
Sounds like it might be a fuel pump. We'll find out.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
live in New England. The body is in fantastic shape. There's no rust on it. But because the car has been driven in winter, but it's been garaged, but it is driven in the wintertime, the control arms, some of the suspension components do have a coating of rust. It's not rotted, it's just a layer of light rust. And I left it like that. I could have cleaned it up, I could have spray painted it, I could have oiled it, but I wanted to be transparent for the next buyer that I didn't hide anything. So that next buyer, they can choose to have my friends either spray paint, put some protective coating on there, and get that done for them. I'm surprised that the other repair shop never offered that service, but I'm transparent. I like to be honest what I'm doing, and I want to thank the guys at European Auto Solution, Dave and Tyler. They always help me out. This is my 5th car going to their shop in the past year, so guys, thank you very much. So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.